intro.
I don't really have an intro, but not really anyway. I guess we can just start it here then.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we're doing the Blue Team Labs online. This is part of the uh, TCM's like SOC 101. At the end of the SOC 101 course, there are additional resources, and I'm going to be doing these for that because I'm going to be taking the PSAA pretty soon, and I want to just do some extra stuff to make sure that I have, um, I don't know, those skills down. I think that these will help me. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, this is the first time that I've seen Blue Team Labs online, and I just think that we should try this. This is going to be. It looks like um, a Linux OS. It is. It is. It's right there. It says it. And it's called Piggy. And it looks like we'll be going through PCAP files. It's going to be a learning curve here because I've never seen this. I'm not really sure how this works.
It said investigate with Wireshark
Did
in
it?
the description. Investigate some
Scenario.
simple network activity in Wireshark on the left side.
Awesome. In a terminal with the command
Yep.
Wireshark, the questions are mapped to the 4 PCAPs on the desktop. So is this going to, I guess, give us a desktop? Average provision time. Okay. Okay. So it finally loaded. And we are interested in what remote IP addresses, what remote IP address was used to transfer data over SSH. It said that Wireshark was on the desktop. I'm blind. If I just open a PCAP file, it'll open for me. Open with Wire. Okay, I bet I like opened several instances of Wireshark. Yeah, I did. Oh, it's loading. It's loading all of them. Don't load them all. Okay, goodbye. Okay, bye. Cool. This is like super zoomed in. But I think that we could probably go through statistics, maybe protocol hierarchy. I think that's what we can use to see information about protocols. And we're interested in the actual IP, what remote IP address was used to transfer data over SSH. Well, we can see the total number. We sort by SSH or filter on SSH. We can. It's doing a scan.
Must be a big file.
It must be, yeah. Oh, just so much of it is. It pulled back 93.5%. I wonder if it's going to let me pull this through. It is. Okay. And then how much data was transferred in total? Which hopefully this will allow us to see it. I don't care about the filter anymore. Not really, anyway. Hopefully it's pulling it up now. It seems like it's working slowly. I want to click on it again though. 100 and bits per second. Is that 133 megs? Format. Okay, that's wrong. What's the question? How much data was transferred in total?
So not just.
I assumed it would be
Mm,
all traffic, but there's 5 kilos, 107,
I think it needed 4
107.49.
digits.
think?
I had 4 X's on there.
I thought maybe it was just telling me how much data was transferred in total. That is a good question.
Could you do 1074?
1074? Yeah. 7.4?
That's a 9.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
Okay, how much data? Is it because I've got it filtered right now. And maybe it doesn't mean, well, shit, I don't know what it actually means. Versions, packet links. I really thought that this would be what it was looking for. How much data was transferred in total? What remote IP was used to transfer data over SSH? Do we need to just go back and filter?
Maybe on that one IP, on that
Right.
one event.
Yeah. We can filter on that again. I don't remember what the IP was.
No.
Let's add it. And as filter and selected. Care about being the address. I thought.
And the slash in the SSH? That's supposed to be there?
Oh, maybe I accidentally put it there. I guess so.
There you go.
So if we just filter by this and then we pull up the statistics, maybe it'll show us protocol SSH 2.0 go. It's 93%. There's probably an easier way. That's not what I meant to do. Call hierarchy. There's probably an easier way to determine the data was transferred in total. Total. Bits, int bits, bytes. Kilobytes. Was it? Did we already try 1074? Right? No, wait. We did it. We did do this.
Yep.
Wireshark. Da, 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 da. I suppose that's not really what we want. List data amount packet list. Pane displays a list of all captured packets, each represented by a line. Shared bits. I do not assume that the exam will be like this. like looking for the amount of data filters, display filters, not data filters. Capture file properties, IO graph, packet links. I'm like really stuck on the whole protocol hierarchy.
Mm.
Bytes 1131. 1131.
Look
Okay,
at that.
that's how you do it. Let's do it again because I clicked it and then I forgot. And it was just IO graph, input output graph. No. How did I click on? Conversations?
Yep.
Yes. Right. Conversations. And then we just needed the IP that we had identified. Destination IP. So it didn't even matter that our filter there. In PCAP 2, review the IPs the infected system has communicated with. Perform OSINT searches to identify the malware family tied to this infrastructure. Format malware name. Back, we'll close this out. We don't have to close it out. We could just build the next one, but I'm going to do it anyway. Piggy. Just kind of look through. See. I guess. View the IPs the infected system has communicated with. Perform OSINT searches to identify the malware family tied to this infrastructure. Resolved addresses, maybe? alphasoc.com. AlphaSoc malware. Malware with AlphaSoc that rely on threat feeds. Get demo. What was the question? Searches to identify the malware family tied to this infrastructure. Do we have? So we've got AlphaSoc. That's cool. Are there any files transferred or just data? Detect anything with security analytics. AlphaSoc is used to uncut a utility to safely generate malware network traffic. Oh, sorry, malicious network traffic. Our analytics engine processes network telemetry to uncover infected hosts and emerging threats. The IPs of the infected system is communicated with. Perform OSINT searches to identify the malware family tied to this infrastructure. I'm not totally sure that that's malware. It kind of seems like a service. Maybe there's something that AlphaSoc malware family. Not a malware family itself. AlphaSoc analyzes network traffic. They also analyze traffic to known malware distribution sites.
Maybe we're looking at the wrong IP.
I mean, well, the thing is, like,
Mm.
I don't know. They just both say alpha sock in them.
Mm.
3 hosts, 6,074 services. Open Wisdom Alpha Sock. Open Wisdom Alpha Sock. A Wisdom service flags. Huh? AlphaSock network behavior analytics. Analytic engine is free. Automating the hunt. AlphaSock. We expose an API called Wisdom that can be programmatically consumed. Uh, are they saying that maybe like they were hosting this AlphaSock? Stats. Capture file properties. Or what's in this? Number of packets. Where it's located. More hosts.
Should we look at DNS?
So.
It's under statistics.
Oh.
Works too.
Oh,
well. That's not what I wanted.
No. But guess we can see the only requests were to AlphaSock. Malware type. Oh. Oh. Let's go back. Resolved addresses. Let's just grab this and send it to VirusTotal. VirusTotal. Nothing.
Clean.
Very. And I assume that this will come back the same. Yeah. Because they're not malware. Right? Are we in the right PCAP 2? PCAP 2. Review the IPs the infected system has communicated with. Perform OSINT searches to identify the malware family tied to this infrastructure.
What the heck?
Yeah, what the heck indeed. MITRE. Alpha. Sock. Bruh. Oh, get fucked. Of course. Wisdom. XE. Just wanted to see.
What's the difference between alphasoc.com and .net?
Oh,
Or is that just the two IP addresses? I don't remember what they were.
let's go back. Result addresses. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right though. There is a difference in name. Alphasoc.net, alphasoc.com.
Just both okay.
Yeah, both
Just
okay.
legit.
Both okay.
Hmm.
Um, community talking about it. It's well, bro, I don't know. AlphaSoc. Format malware name. And 0. That's all we got. Mm, open with some. AlphaSoc Flight Sim is a lightweight utility used to generate malicious traffic, automating the hunt. Flight Sim. Um, malicious network traffic and evaluate patterns. AlphaSoc Flight Sim. Run C2. Interesting. Flight Sim is an application which generates malicious network traffic for security teams to evaluate security controls with. TrickBot. TrickBot. It's TrickBot.
Would.
We can see it here.
Yeah,
Command, and
but
then
how
it'll.
did we get Flight Sim other than Googling it?
That's well. So it tells you to do some OSINT.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
hmm.
Yeah. So looked up the company malware, and then they have a repo
Yep.
on GitHub contains it. And then in three, it says perform OSINT checks. What malware category have these IPs been attributed to historically? What category have these IPs been attributed to historically?
Wait, you missed one. You skipped
I
one.
did? Oh, you're right. Okay, cool. But it's still three. That's good. That's good. Review the two IPs that are communicating on an unusual port. What are the two ASIN numbers these IPs belong to on an unusual port? So we can look at our resolved host addresses. Oh, it's the same. It's just the one.
Well, yeah, I guess since they're generating it, then it's
Mm-hmm.
not like a legit
Yeah.
compromise.
Okay. Question. Destination dot port. Oh, port dot Uh-huh. Let's add columns. Wrong. Type. Source port. Destination port. Add another. Source port. Then we'll get the source port. Maybe. Hello. Source port. Read the two IPs that are communicating on an unusual port. What are the two ASN numbers that belong to? Well, shouldn't we have been able to just? I mean,
List all ports and
yeah, so I'm just kind of interested in IPs. Guess. But applies filter not selected. Applies filter and not selected. Applies filter selected. Guess I don't know. I think 8080 is typical, but maybe it's not.
it'd be more unusual than that.
Yeah. And 4.233. No, I don't. Hacker target. Sure. Akamai. Probably not super interested in that. Or maybe it is. 34, 110, 219, 65. GCP. Two IPs that are communicating on an unusual port. What are the two ASN numbers these IPs belong to? Back to this, thinking that maybe it would have to be one of these. That they're asking about, and like forget the port altogether. On an unusual port. You have a point. Is there a way to only search for Um,
They just filter out equals unusual port.
what? Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's the trick. That's the trick. So far we've seen 53, 443, 80, 80. And then these just absurdly high ports.
Mm-hmm.
There are more 56171. There are
It's
more.
like 8,000.
Source port.
Mm. Oh,
I mean, it's fine. Look at that as well. I'm just like, oh wait, was it 8,000? It is 8,000. So maybe you're right. Maybe we should look for 8,000 and 8080, right? Bias filter selected and TCP dot 4. What was the destination? Wow. I guess
mm.
doing this, we get two IPs, right? We've got our IP, and then we've got two different. Um,
But, yeah, you can't get the ASN from your own IP.
right. It's not that one.
From a
Oh,
local
4,
network,
2,
yeah.
36, 57, 24. Copy. Digital Ocean and Akamai.
Could be.
Oh, 4 and 194.94. And what does it want?
It just wants the number.
It wants the hosting provider. You think it wants the number?
Yeah, the AS number.
Okay.
Right?
Why not a minute? I thought it wanted like. I know you're right. Format ASN ASN. You right. You right. And then perform OSINT. What
Man.
malware category have these IPs been attributed to historically? Format malware type. Which we're interested in. Virus total again. Crypto miners. Mm,
Netflix premium account generator.zip.
yeah. Oh, alpha sock. Miner. GCP abuse. Miner. I guess it's safe to go assume that. Assume crypto miner, but look at this. Unity flags. One up, one down. Solo.org.
Miner?
I guess so, but I was thinking
Yeah.
specifically show, but I suppose it doesn't matter. Um, Perform OSINT checks. What malware category? Oh, that we literally just did that. Still in PCAP 3, what attack technique is most closely related to this activity? MITRE, no. Attack.mitre.org. Mining. Currency mining, Bluebird mock. Maybe to
Minor.
go to techniques. Attack, data destruction, defacement, resource hijacking, compute hijacking. Let's just see. It likes this. It does. So it was happy with that. And that's a sub technique. So resource hijacking is, I guess, what it was actually looking for. I guess it is. It did just say technique. It's not specific to sub technique. So, and then we need to go and look at PCAP 4. Going through this, do you feel any more confident? Like, do you feel, I guess, more confidence? If they're saying that this is similar to, what you'll be doing, in terms of like searching for this data, do you feel pretty confident, in what abilities you do have, or do you see that you need to practice more in certain areas before you feel like you can take the test?
So far, this has been decent.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really dive into
Like
any of
why?
the chapters I haven't done yet.
Okay.
Kind of more OSINT based.
Right. So
Which I
like
think I could figure out.
attribution, maybe is a good word. Like just attributing what you're seeing in the network. Which is probably what we need to be doing on the exam, truly, when we begin the report writing, right? I think it makes sense. Like each of these is a question. We should probably start, and I think maybe the more that we do these, the more that we'll begin to think about these things specifically while, like, doing analysis on whatever, like how much data was sent, and I don't know, what are the ASNs, how is it being used, is it identified as a piece of malware or something? I don't know. Anyway, in PCAP 4, we need to go to View, Time Display Format, and then choose Second since beginning of capture. Seconds since beginning of capture. Okay, cool. How long into the capture was the first text record query made? Use the default time, which is seconds. DNS. There it is. The question is, how do I pull out this time? Apply as. Oh no, let's just prepare. Selected. And we'll grab this. Awesome. And then go to View, Time Display Format, UTC date, and time of day. view, TCP display format, DC, date and time of day,
Day.
right? Okay. And then the question is, nope. What is the date and time? What? Oh, it
Of
wants
that
the
text.
same thing, I assume.
Yeah.
Prepares filter. Shit, I did something else. Selected. Copy. Okay. Okay, I see. There we go. And then what is the attack technique related to, subject technique relating to this activity? It looks like they're sending data. Oh, they're exfiltrating data over DNS. Technique, exfiltration, exfiltrate over C2 channels, over other physical medium, over physical medium.
Web service. Hmm.
Maybe let's just first see if it wants exfiltration. Oh no, it does. It has the dots.
So
It wants to sub. Yeah. Mm, this is it. Over unencrypted non-C2 protocol. I think. Oh, I was wrong. May opt to obfuscate this data without the use of encryption within network protocols that are natively unencrypted, such as HTTP, FTP, or DNS.
It's not because it had a space at the end of it, was it?
No.
Okay.
Good call. Good call. You never know. I really thought that would be it. C2 channel. There are no sub techniques for that. I don't know. I guess we can try 02 and 01. Wrong and wrong. 3 was wrong for sure. You sure?
What gave away exfil over DNS to you?
It is DNS, and then it's got this string, and it's just consistent with what I have seen from command C2 servers. That's I don't know. I just thought that's what I thought. Anyway. Hmm. Let's see. Exfiltration over C2 channel technique this. Over other protocols using DNS tunneling for exfiltration. And again, we're just back here. DNS C2 channel. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't have. I mean, it looks like it has to. What is the attack sub-technique relating to this activity? I'm really sure why it's not this. So data, adversaries may steal data by exfiltrating it over an unencrypted network protocol other than that of existing command or control channels. The data may also be sent to an alternate network location from the main command and control server. Adversaries may opt to obfuscate the data without the use of encryption within network protocols that are natively unencrypted, such as HTTP, FTP, or DNS. This may include custom or publicly available encoding compression algorithms such as Base64, as well as embedding data within protocol headers and fields.
Can you go to, instead of exfil on the left side,
Yes.
Command and control,
Yes.
application, DNS.
Look at you. Adversaries may communicate using the DNS application layer protocol to avoid detection. I bet you're right. You did it. Awesome, dude. You're right. It was easy. Congratulations. You completed Piggy. Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks, mate.
Meet. Wow, that was cool, right? Like just a blue team lab. It is good practice. And with like 10 hours of free play on this, it's I don't know, at least 10 hours a week. It's probably worth doing, right? Especially when you're like preparing for this exam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, all right. Anybody that was watching, hope you enjoyed it. See ya.